Time now to bring you sports on Joy News today with me, Muftau Nabila Abla. President Akufo-Addo has called on Ghanaians to lower their expectations in this year's African Games, which is being hosted in Accra. Ghana has had a difficult start with tennis men and female teams all struggling to go past the quarterfinal stage of the competition. Speaking during the 67th anniversary of Ghana's independence, President Akufo-Addo said though he wants the country to win, he's called on Ghanaians to throw their weight behind their teams without expecting many medals.
Hello Ghanaians, on Friday, 8th March, the 13th African Games will be officially opened in Accra, and we shall be playing host to 53 African nations that will participate in the Games. We've gone up to a lot of trouble and expense to be able to stage the Games, and we are expecting them to be successful. I'm looking at our guest of honor, President Alassane Ouattara, and I wonder if I should draw some parallels. He has also just staged the AFCON 2023, which was postponed to 2024 instead of the scheduled 2023. The Games here too should have been held in 2023, but were postponed to 2024. Football attempts to attract more attention, and therefore the AFCON in Côte d'Ivoire dominated the headlines for the 1 month it took place. The Ivorian national team, the Elephants, defied all odds and won the competition. I am not promising a Ghana clean sweep of track and field. That would be a miracle. I'm promising a happy and exciting month for all our visitors. We in Ghana know how to set the lead. We did it in 1957 when we were the first African nation in sub-Saharan Africa to gain independence from colonial bondage. We have got other firsts with doubtful boasts, but we have always managed to get out of difficult situations with amazing grace. We owe it to ourselves and to the rest of Africa to be that shining black star. We owe it to ourselves and to the rest of Africa to continue to have a democracy of which we can be proud. And we owe it to ourselves and to the rest of Africa to be a prosperous nation. And we are getting there, and we shall get there.
Well, during the Christmas activities, the National Sports Authority decided to close down the Accra Stadium to footballing activities. One of the clubs that was affected by the decision of the government agency was Accra House of Oak. Board chairman of the club, Togbe Afede, appears not to have gotten over that decision from the National Sports Authority, and he says that that singular move by the authority shows how the country has been ill-prepared in terms of sporting infrastructure.
It's a big shame. Again, that's negative for our game. You know, it shows, again, the paucity of football infrastructure in this country. You know, that certainly 4 teams that were using Accra Sports Stadium have to go and look for alternatives. Again, it shows how much we fail to plan ahead, you know. And that is why, again, the more reason why I'm proud of what us is doing. After we've done all that we are doing currently, the only thing I'll be lacking is a stadium. Indeed, I'm very, very disappointed that Accra Stadium was not available to us throughout December. It's not going to be available to us for another 1 month or so. It's unfortunate that we should be suffering this kind of deprivation every year. Last year, you know, last Christmas, before the recent one, we were denied because they had to close the stadium for concerts. And with the same happened at the recent Christmas as well. Nobody says that you must use the stadium for only football. Yes, Wembley can be used for boxing tournaments. Wembley can be used for concerts, but nobody will close down Wembley to sports for an extended period to allow for these other peripheral uses. On the contrary, they will time those uses so that, you know, they can still go with the football calendar. You know, but here it's like our thinking has become so warped, unfortunately. So it's sad that we have lost the use of the stadium during December, and we are going to continue to not to use it again, which is unfortunate. Look at the league table and see those who are leading. Check out their home performance. You know, I mean, let's be real as a people. Let's be real. Let's be more analytical, and then you see that it's not the case that House of Folk or Toko are doing that badly, but you see there is something in the game that is worrying. It's really sad, particularly in a country where people exploit home advantage to the fullest, where they want to win at home by fair or foul means. Then you don't even have the use of the home at all. I mean, that is very bad. Of course, we have never been known to intimidate at home. I mean, who can intimidate Accra Sports Stadium, where the pitch is so far from the spectators, unlike other places where the distance between the linesman and the spectators can be as short as 2 meters. You know, so to be deprived of the use of even what we have, that we don't even really exploit in terms of advantage, is really very, very sad.
Well, the man who took the decision to close down the Accra Sports Stadium, Professor Peter Chumesi, he's been sacked as the Director General of the National Sports Authority. His place will be taken over by Doji Numekevo, who was part of, who was working with Ghana's High Commission in the UK. So he takes over. A letter that was sent to the board of the National Sports Authority on February 26 said that he has 14 days to accept the appointment or otherwise. There's also some major changes in the authority, as the regional director for Northern Region, Salamatu Halassan, has also been transferred, and the central regional head, Alexander Tiku, has been transferred. Daniel Sape, who has Volta region, has also been transferred, and also the head for Ashanti region, Emmanuel Apiakubi, he's also been transferred. All these people have been moved to the headquarters in Accra. That's your sports, and I do have more sports stories on myjoyonline.com.